welcome you to my cooking show. My name is Julia Childs. So today, instead of cooking something like a souffle or I don't know, a tart, we're going to cook something brand new. We're going to cook a lesson. And I have a very special guest today to cook that lesson with me. And her name, you might have seen her before, is Miss Frazzle.
Oh, Miss Childs! Miss Childs! Sorry, I'm a little late.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You can't be late with the souffle, okay?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so today what we're going to do, we're going to talk all about how to create engaging lessons. So there are several things that you have to consider when you're trying to create an engaging lesson. First of all, there's 4 things you must have. It's like good French cooking. You have to have butter, for instance. But let's go to the lesson. So, content. All right, so content, that's going to be what you teach. That's like having a really good clean pan. You must have very, very clear content. So that's your first thing that you need.
Is this to use on the student?
No. Oh my goodness, because you must create a safe environment.
Oh, okay.
And this is not just safe in terms of cleanliness, okay? This is safe in terms of emotional well-being. Your students must feel okay struggling. Don't ever make them feel like they're done because they're trying to struggle. Struggle is part of learning, just like when you have your souffle fall. You learn what to do better the next time. So, we go on to organization of knowledge. So, here, that, for me, is this wonderful cookbook, which I suggest you buy. But for you, your organization of knowledge is going to be your TEACS resource system because it tells you the order in which you're going to teach your material.
Yes, the TEACS resource system. They told me about that.
Yes. And so one last thing that we must have in all lessons, okay? And that is clear standards. So your clear standards, those, can you guess what those are?
Oh, it's my TEACS.
Very good, very good. See, your TEACS, they're kind of like the recipe, so you know exactly what you're focusing on when you cook. Now that we've talked about those things you must have, comes the fun part. Okay?
Good, because I'm thinking I've got some of these in my lesson, but it just seems kind of blah, and it seems like our cooking would be kind of blah.
I know. You know, it's like cooking without, I don't know, butter, for instance. Do you think you can find me some butter?
Butter. Oh, butter refrigerator. I bet it's in the refrigerator.
Okay, so butter. Yes, very good. So butter, you have to realize that butter is kind of like a quality of choice. So if I have high cholesterol, for instance, I might only put in a half a stick of butter. That's my choice, all right? And so that is something when you're designing a lesson, you want to be sure you give your students some choice.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, you know, something else that's very, very, very important when you're designing a lesson is you want to make sure that it's novel, all right? That every lesson isn't exactly the same every single day.
So that I don't repeat. Oh, because
Yes.
I've kind of been repeating my lessons.
You know, so novelty is a lot like spices. So I need you to go find me those spices over there.
Spices.
Yes, spices. Wonderful spices.
Where were the spices? Oh, spices!
Yes, very good.
Spices.
Okay, now, do you have anything that you need to prepare this cooked dish for? Is there anything that makes this very authentic for you?
Well, we are going to have a teacher luncheon at school.
Okay, very, very good. Now, you must remember that being authentic is extremely important. You want the lesson to actually be authentic, meaning it's important to the students and they can relate it to something.
Oh, you mean something they could use beyond my classroom?
Exactly. Now, I wasn't very authentic when I was a spy, you know, but that was a lot of fun and another story.
Oh.
So, let's look at what our list we have here. Now, I want to point out that you don't have to use all of these, okay? For instance, you wouldn't want to mix tarragon, say, with curry powder. Oh, that would be a horrible disaster. But you might want to mix 4 or 3 of these spices together. So when you're designing a lesson, you want to mix some of these. Try to have at least 1 with your 4 main ingredients, but it's okay to have more than 1, and some lessons call for all. Affiliation is when you're going to actually produce your product for somebody in the community that you hold important. So Like when you make this meal, who did you say you were making for? I can't even remember.
For luncheon at school. For my fellow peers.
Then you don't want it to taste bad because you know they'll talk about you behind your back if your food's not very good.
That's true. I don't want to be the one that they're talking about.
I know.
Teacher's lounge.
And are you? What are you cooking? Are you cooking your favorite dish?
Well, that would be a good idea.
Yes. You know why? Because if you have a tie to the product and it's important to you and you find it interesting, then your lesson is going to be that much better.
Oh, yes, and I could fix the one that my mom always used to fix because I love that recipe.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so, with all of these different things that you have over here, your qualities of choice and your qualities of context, you can create the most engaging lessons just like the most wonderful souffle.
Oh, well, thank you, Miss Childs. I can't wait to put all this together in my classroom. And do you think we could do a little cooking on the souffle?
Oh, I think you should leave the cooking.
I'm sorry.
I think you should leave the cooking to me, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm just
You just go design those lessons.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
Oh, my lessons are going to have all these things. Oh,